Radio Raheem here with Kell Brook. I found you here in Montreal, man. Obviously, you're supporting your guy. Saunders is on his way, and you're in the gym, literally, and also preparing for a fight in March, a new weight class. Talk to me about the decision made to step up in weight and choose this opponent.
I think we all know that I struggled to make welterweight. I boxed Golovkin, went up to middleweight, and then dropped back down to fight Spence. And it really took everything out of me making the welterweight limit. You know, I've had a long time off. You know, so this fight, I'm boxing at 154. You know, and it's a new chapter. I feel good. I'm gonna feel good at the weight. Feel, you know, a lot stronger, fresher. You know, and I'm looking forward to that 10-pound limit with the IBF. You have to, you know, a 10-pound limit that takes out as well. So I'm looking forward to getting back in March 3rd against Lomachenko and Rigondeux, and I'm looking forward to performing in front of my home city.
How's the eye? How is healing up from the Errol Spence fight?
You know, very good. You know, very good. Like I said, I've rested, and the eyes very good. I've sparred, and the eyes, you know, I've got no problems. You know, I don't even think about the eye. Both eyes actually, both eyes have gone. But like I said, you know, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go.
You know, we were hoping, and by we mean the press and a lot of the fans, that somehow you and Amir Khan might be able to get it on after the Spence fight. Maybe you stepping up at 54 makes it even less likely. But was there any discussion? Like, what's going on? Is this fight ever going to happen?
You're asking the wrong person. You know, I'm sat here today. You know, I've been waiting for that fight for a long time. You know, the fans around the world want to see that fight. What can I say? I'm here ready to fight. You know, you need to ask him the question.
What do you make of him going into the jungle, doing reality shows and whatnot instead of boxing?
You know, I thought that he would concentrate on his boxing career. He said that he was going to be fighting, you know, before Christmas. You know, I think that he's more into the reality TV kind of things, and like the Kim Kardashian. We call him Amir Kardashian in England. You know, he likes to be out there in that kind of way. So, you know, good on him if that's what he wants to do.
Hey, at 154, there is some heavy talent there. There are fights to be had. Obviously, the going up in weight, like you said, and coming back down and whatnot, that's a very young man's game. It's a tough thing to do. Conditioning-wise, how do you plan to prepare for 54 and carry power there so you can be competitive with some pretty heavy hitters?
You know, I'm a big puncher myself, and I'm going to be more natural at the 154 limit. You know, my nutritionist Greg Marriott will get me up to the weight, and I'll be strong. You know, we'll be concentrating on power and speed in the gymnasium. So, you know, it's only 7 pounds and an healthy 7 pounds for me. So, you know, I'll have a lot more energy. You know, I'll have plenty in the tank, sir. Plenty in the tank.
No disrespect to Lomachenko, but that's probably a good fight, like to start there to test 54 for you. But I know that you're a giant hunter. You like world titles. You like the spotlight. Who do you have your eyes on at 54? What are you looking to accomplish?
Whoever's got the belt I want to be a 2-time world champion. I want to collect them belts. You know, I could have picked an easier opponent. You know, I've had 2 back-to-back world pound-for-pound fighters, like as in, you know, Golovkin and Spence. I could have come back and had an easier fight, but I want an hard fight. I want to fight an exciting fight. This guy, the puncher I'm fighting, is exciting. You know, so, you know, I've not made it easy for myself. You know, and I'm a comeback fight again.
Lastly, obviously, we're here for Saunders, Lemieux. Saunders is your guy. Can you break down for me this fight? You know, Lemieux is no lay-down Sally. He's a tough guy. Yeah. So how do you see this fight shaking out? I
see Billy Joe boxing his head off. I see him being very sharp, you know, up and down, using the ring. You know, he's a boxing man, boxing brain. Very talented fighter in Billy Joe. You know, Lemieux the puncher. You know, but he knows he's a puncher, and I think he's going to be loading up, and you know, he's so sharp. Billy is so focused, and he's ready for this fight. He's ready to defend his world title. You know, and he's going to be sharp. He's going to use the ring, and he's going to box very clever in this fight.
We're just a few days beyond a super fight that everybody was waiting on. We saw, Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. People were disappointed. It ended in a way that you're somewhat familiar with. He says he was injured by the hand. You've had to stop on injury. What did you make of that fight and the way it ended?
I think it were terrible for boxing. He just quit. He just quit it. With me, I were both-eyed. It's not like that I had one eye and I could see out of the other eye. When I opened my eyes, they went cross-eyed. It would triple vision. My eye vision was terrible. So, it's a complete different, injury. I've had cuts in eyes. I've had my eyes closed up in fights. I've broke my hand in fights, and I continue. But with this injury I had, it's completely different. With Rigondeux, he quit, and. As far as seeing that, it's not good to see. It took it away from the fans to see a fantastic fight. I think the other guy were definitely going to get the top side of Rigondeux. Were bigger and a lot more clever. I watched the fight. It were very sharp, and the angle they were chucking, very very on point.
Saunders is a middleweight title holder, the only one other than Triple G, and he's getting a lot of criticism for not facing Triple G. People say that he's ducking him and such and so forth, but the guy. Why do you think he hasn't fought Triple G? And if he were to fight, being that you've been in the ring with that guy, how do you see that fight shaking out?
I think he caused Triple G nightmares. He's got this style. He can take a shot, Billy Joe, and he's a southpaw. He's tricky. He can use the ring very well. So I think that he'd cause him nightmares in there. Cause him nightmares. It'd be a great fight. The fight hadn't happened because of politics. That's what most top fights don't happen because of politics in the game. So, the thing is Billy, believe me, he'll fight absolutely anyone.
Well, you're a tough guy, man. I've seen you fight absolutely anybody. Getting in there with Triple G was a tough challenge. It took a lot of heart. We hope to see you in the ring soon. I think we will in March at 154. Can't wait to see Kell Brook back at it. Radio Raheem with Kell Brook.